So, welcome to Molly's Christmas Day. I'm on my way to get my Christmas dinner at Fat Boys Cafe, but I thought I'd call in here for a beer on the way because I've got a little bit of time. So, let's see. Wow, there it is. Thank you. Now this is somewhat historic because this is the first pint of Guinness I've had for the best part of 2 years, thanks to coronavirus and all other sorts of shit. I can only afford one, but it's Christmas. Cheers. Well, it's just as I remember it. Wonderful. But I got to admit that I'm not really feeling all that good. After my walk, you would have seen me have that martini. After that, I just laid down on the sofa and went to sleep for a couple of hours. I just got no energy and don't really want to come out at all. I forced myself to do this because I'd already booked my Christmas dinner and paid for it. So if it wasn't for that, I would have just abandoned the whole thing and had a sandwich, I think. But anyway, I forced myself to come out. So make the best of it. Cheers. I must admit, I'm suffering from mixed feelings now. If you look around here, the place is really busy after all these months, best part of a year and a half really of, I won't say lockdown, but there's been no visitors here. And I said in a video a few months ago when I could see that it was going to open up again, although I didn't realise it would open up as much as this. Even when the sandbox was first coming on, I said I think I'm going to, as I was walking around the streets that were completely deserted, just me, I was thinking I'm going to miss all this quiet when it's gone. And now it's, fantastic that the bars are open, there's somewhere to go and whatever. But in a way, I do miss those days where I could put my bike or my car anywhere without a problem. Now it's hard to find a spot to put even a motorbike out there on the road. And it's amazing, But I suppose that's me, really. Whatever you've got, you want something different. It's a disease. I mean, it wasn't so long ago that I didn't hear a British or an American accent from 1 week or 1 month to the next, but now I'm sat here, I'm surrounded by it all. It's just like the old days again. There's a Glaswegian accent to my right and an American one, and guy on my left here that's just left, he was British, and it's amazing. The only thing I haven't had yet is walking around is an Indian man jump out at me and offer to shake my hand and try to sell me a suit. When that happens for the first time, I'll know things are 100% back to normal. But so far, thank God, that hasn't happened. But I do miss the days when we were in deep lockdown, when all the massage parlours were shut down. It was great to be able to walk around here without the bloody massage girls that I must admit I dislike intensely. Trying to get me in the middle of a COVID pandemic, for Christ's sake, to give me a massage. And one thing is for sure, they're not getting their hands on me. And in the end, you just get sick of saying no, you know. So I just ignore them, and that really winds them up. It really makes them angry. So I think it's probably considered a bit of a social no-no in Thailand to ignore people, you know. But probably better that than telling them to fuck off, which I don't do, because that's bad manners in my world as well, you know, which I'm not prepared to do. But ignoring them is all right. Well, I can't really afford it, but I'm going to have another one. It is Christmas Day after all. I just hope I leave enough room for my dinner. Although, as I'm not cooking it, there'll probably be plenty of room. It won't be like a huge mountain of food that I'd serve up for myself, which is just as well, really. Of course, at these prices, I can't afford to drink this regularly. What's this? 330. This is about $10 for one of these. Very, very expensive. A normal pint of the local beer would cost about 190 baht. Let's call it 200. It's probably about $7, maybe $6, which is around about the equivalent in the States. So, you know, can't afford to make it my regular drink, but then I'm not a guy that hangs around in bars much anymore, so it doesn't matter. Funnily enough, in the shops, a complete absence of even bottled Guinness since the pandemic. Now that the shops have opened up again and there are tourists and whatever around, you know, the stocks of foreign beers haven't increased significantly. I did have some plans to buy myself a few Fuller's beers, which are my favourite to drink over the Christmas break. And Fuller's is one of the ones that you can, one of the beers you can find on the shelf still. But I haven't, and because I've not been at my best, I've not even really wanted to drink it, you know. But, there we are. I'm drinking my Fuller's now. Let's say that, shall we? I guess it's time to be moving on to my dinner, I hope. If there's something there, we'll see. My first Guinness in 2 years, as I think I said before. It's been lovely, you know. You come in here, they'll wish you a Merry Christmas. It's lovely to be able to say Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's been nice. Anyway, see you again soon. Bye-bye.